Go ahead, guys.
So it seems like when you would grab the momentum in a couple of minutes, they would just grab it back. I mean, how big were those plays?
Oh, there were some big plays in the game that hurt us, and some plays obviously you'd like to have back and things. We played hard. We didn't always play smart, and we made enough mistakes coaching and playing this football team that they were hard to overcome. You know, we did some boneheaded things. We missed some tackles on defense. We made enough errors, first game errors, and they did too at times. But we made enough of them, and it hurt us. And there's your result. I think that I think we'll get better because of this football game. I think like I told our team, there's no question we have the potential to be a very good football team. But we got to get smarter. We got to get. We have to do some things fundamentally better, and we need to get better in all areas, and we will. And I feel confident that's going to happen. But it's not a time to panic because we lost a football game. I said before, it's going to be the team that's standing at the end that keeps getting better throughout the year. It's a long season. We're going to have to roll up our sleeves, go back to work, and stay the course and stay the process. I think we saw this team has the potential to be very good, but we can't be our own worst enemy, which we were at times.
Coach, can you talk to the resiliency of your guys? I mean, despite some of those mistakes, they seem to bounce back and have a chance.
They played hard. We played hard in all areas. We played. The effort was not an issue, and they kept coming. They believed that we were going to win the football game. We kept coming at them. That's what you have to do, and that's what we need to do for 10 plus more games. That's what we have. We can't. It can't be a one-time shot at that thing. That I think you're going to see our team is going to play hard. We just got to play smarter, more fundamentally sound, and more assignment sound. We made enough mistakes that it's hard to win a football game like that.
You feel better about your team now than you did a couple hours ago?
I don't. I think I'll watch it. I felt good about the team going in. I knew where we were going in. I said before, we're not the finished product. We have a lot of learning left to do. We have a ways to go. I knew that going into the football game. It showed at times. We showed that we have the ability to be pretty good, but we're not where we need to be yet. And I think this gave us a good starting point. I think it'll be good for our coaches and players to watch this film. And sometimes it has to happen for real for people to say, okay. Maybe he's not crazy. Maybe they're not crazy. I need to do this better. Maybe I really need to understand because there it is. It's right in front of you. We're going to find out. There's no reason we couldn't have won this football game. We were very capable of winning that football game. It didn't happen. Now let's dissect why it didn't happen and try to prevent it from ever happening again.
Coach, they got Connor was out of the game, and then the other guy ended up having a pretty good game. Did you know anything about him?
No, I just worry about who's back there. I mean, I don't even know what his name is. I think he was 30-something, 37, right. Something like that.
Right.
They did have a lot of success running the ball. Was that their offensive line? Do you feel like they had some success?
We had some misfits. We had some guys who they did some good things up front. We missed some tackles, which really hurt us. I'll have to look at the film and look at all the reasons why, but we didn't. We were hit or miss sometimes, and we didn't execute very well, and that's what happens.
I know you weren't here the last few years, but does it speak well of the program that people are maybe frustrated that you lose by 8 to an ACC team rather than viewing this as a moral victory?
There are no moral victories. That doesn't exist in my world. We were capable of winning that football game. I fully expected to win that football game, and it didn't happen. But now it's on to the next one. But we'll go back to work tomorrow and stay with the process that I'm very confident works.
A couple of guys stand out. Zach Kennedy had a nice game. Leroy Alexander had a nice game for you.
Yeah, I thought Zach did really well. I thought we played well up front on defense. Obviously, Jody Webb did some very good things. Zach Kennedy, obviously, first time out there, it was good to see him step up. I mean, I think his second kick was 35, 40-some yards, and hit it right through. So he had a really good day. It was good to see. And there were a number of guys that played well, but we all took our turns. This is a team game, And we all took our turns. We all did our part in every phase of the game to lose the football game, and coaching as well. You know, I didn't coach them well enough. We didn't execute well enough. We didn't play well enough. We as a football team need to get better.
There were obviously a lot of big plays in that game on both sides of the ball, but I thought the kick return and getting stopped on 4th and 1, you know, were two really big plays. Did you feel like that changed momentum one way or the other, or had it?
No doubt. I mean, the kick return was ridiculous. I mean, they fumbled the ball, and I couldn't tell you who got out of their lane, how that happened, or whether we missed a tackle. He skirted through there really quick, and then the 4th and 1. Let's face it, to win, sometimes you don't deserve to win a football game if you can't get 4th and a half yard. We need to fix that, and because there's no excuse for that. And but believe me, but I can say this: one play, 2 plays, a couple plays here and there. That's not why you lose a football game. That was a team loss. There were a number of things that you can't see by the naked eye. That's why you lose football games. You need 11 guys executing at a high level. We didn't always have that. We had 11 guys playing hard, I think, every play. But we didn't always have 11 guys playing smart and executing.
A couple injuries, Jalen Kelly was out.
Jalen, he just cramped up. You know, he cramped up. Martin Ruiz had I think a thigh bruise, and the other guys were just like wind knocked out of them, things like that. Nothing long term. I thought our guys held up pretty good, you know, with the, considering the heat, and I mean, it was hot out there. It was humid.
Hunter's okay. That was.
Hunter's fine. Just had the wind knocked out of him. He's too skinny.
Can you assess his play, Bo, real quick, Hunter's play?
I'll have to look at the tape. I thought he did some good things. I thought he put some balls on him. I thought we dropped some. I thought he could have made a couple throws better. It looked like he a little bit. I mean, he's a young guy. I think early on he had a little bit of the first game jitters. It looked to me like he did, and then I thought he settled in. And like I said, a lot of guys are like that. And if we approach this loss the right way, we can be a better football team because of this loss. This could send us on our way. I mean, to what this team's capable of doing. It's all in how you on how you respond. And I'm confident this football team will respond the right way.
One more question. I know you've been probably tired of talking about Narduzzi, but did you exchange anything?
Yeah, I saw Pat before the game, and I'm sure he probably feels, even though they won the football game, I bet if you were talking to Pat right now, he feels the same way I do. You know, I mean, they could have played better in a lot of areas, and that's part of the deal. But yeah, I was able to see him before the game. Good man.